Now, there's another way to do brainstorming, and this concept is what we call anti-solution. And this is more of an brainstorming with a twist. So this is one of the tools I normally use with my clients when we do brainstorming, because it really drives out the creativity in people. So anti-solution involves generating ideas for you to how to make a problem or situation worse rather than better. And because of this flip way of thinking, it stimulates creative thinking, and it helps you generate new ideas. And you look at the problem from a different perspective. So you may want to consider anti-solution if you are working with a team and you're trying to brainstorm, but you run out of ideas and you want to those creative juices flowing, then anti-solution might be a tool that you can consider. So let's look at an anti-solution example. So for example, you are running a website and you want to increase the user engagement. The way that you may want to use anti-solution will be to flip the question. So instead of how can I increase the user engagement on my website, you flip it to how can I decrease the user engagement on my website? And from that question, you generate possible answers. So some of the answers could be you make the colors ugly, make the fonts too small to read, you provide confusing links, or few or no pictures at all. So these are the answers to that flip question. And then, of course, it doesn't stop there. Once you have these answers, then you flip it back. So instead of making the colors ugly, flipping it back means to make the colors more engaging. You make the fonts bigger and easier to read. You make sure that the links are adequate, and you make sure that you post pictures. Okay, so that's just a simple example. You might find that simple, but it can actually help you come up with a really creative solution. So anti-solution. This is one of my favorite tools. Okay.